Breaking right now, Waterbury police have made an arrest in yesterday's shooting at the Brass Mills Center Mall that hurt 5 people. Right now, we're learning more about the investigation.
It was a chaotic scene when we first got here. First responding officers found 5 people that were wounded by gunfire. They weren't quite sure if there was an active shooter still on scene. They did a tremendous amount of work in a short period of time. It was very accurate work, very diligent work. We were able to identify who the shooter was and that the shooter had left the property. Throughout the evening and through a variety of investigative techniques, which included the latest technology and some forensic technology that we have the capability of using, we were able to identify a suspect and ultimately establish probable cause and make an arrest of that suspect. That party is Taiwan, Washington. He's 19 years old. He lives here in the city of Waterbury.
This is a place where families shop, where our teens meet up after school, where people go to enjoy a normal day, and that sense of normality was shattered here yesterday.
And that press conference began around 10:45 this morning. It's continuing now. Let's listen in.
Exit of JCPenney, so he'd made his way through the mall interior and exited there into this parking lot and got in a car and left. They were able to identify that information rather quickly, and therefore we were able to tailor a response that became more of a rescue response, looking for any other potential victims, looking for people that were sheltering in place, that may have gotten locked into a store, which did occur, in activities such as that.
Does the forensic material you gathered at the mall tell you anything about the make or caliber of the firearm?
It's a .40 caliber.
Excuse me, Chief, back to the health department in that grant. Could you kind of explain a little bit, maybe would this type of situation be considered an infectious disease, like a gun violence as an infectious disease as part of that grant requested?
I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I don't have an answer for that, but you know, we do work with the health department because you know they have a lot of behavioral health components that we can utilize, and they're connected with a lot of nonprofit organizations, so the outreach is much deeper.
And just to clarify, you were able to find the weapon that was used?
We have not found the weapon that has been used yet.
Are you still looking for an accomplice?
No, we're confident that we have the person responsible for this. Good.
You mentioned you know some of the victims.
I'm sorry? Oh, I'm sorry.
I haven't spoken to them, but I'm from Waterbury. Growing up in this community, you know large families, you know the children of people. I mean, this is where I'm from. These are large families, Waterbury families, people that you just know. I'm a teacher, you know, kids play sports, you're involved in different things in the community. So what I mean by that is this is not random. These are our kids.
All right, that was Johanna Hayes, you just heard from on this press conference at the Waterbury Mall. We want to get over to NBC Connecticut's Julia LeBlanc. She's been on scene all morning. She joins us live now with more. Hi, Julia.
Hi there. Good morning to you. We just heard a lot of information from this press conference. It seems to be just wrapping up right now. Just going to show you some of the folks who showed up here today. If you couldn't see them behind the camera here, we have state police, we have Governor Ned Lamont, we have Connecticut's top cop, Ronell Higgins, and we also have other state leaders as well. We heard from Johanna Hayes, who is from Waterbury. She says that she actually knows some of the people who may have been involved in this incident. Let's give you a little bit of a breakdown here of what exactly we just learned, though. Police telling us that they do have a suspect in custody, now identified as 19-year-old Taiwan Washington of Waterbury. He is being held right now on a $2 million bond, and he is expected to be appearing in Waterbury court any minute now. So many of these folks here at this press conference stressing time and time again that this was an isolated incident. It was a targeted incident, constantly reiterating that they do believe believe that the mall is safe here. Now, officers are telling us that this was all the result of some sort of beef between two men, which ended in gunfire inside the mall just before 5 o'clock last night. A total of 5 people were injured. We're told 4 of them women, 1 of them men, who that man knew the suspect. Once again, they had beef together. Police say 3 out of the 5 of them are out of the hospital, but 2 of them are still being treated right now. Now, back out here live, let's take a look again, once again, outside of the mall here. We are waiting on that suspect to be appearing in Waterbury Court. We will let you know once we learn what happens there. For now, though, we will send it back to you in the studio, Amber.
All right, Julia, thank you so much for that update.